Hello, my name is Pony7 and welcome back to DCS World with the Museum Relic campaign. And the sharp eyed among you may have already spotted our ordnance loadout, which is two AN M64 500-pound bombs. So, quite clearly, we are not going to be escorting anything today. Today is going to be a mission of blowing up and destruction, and hopefully not being blown up and destroyed ourselves. Mission 5, Outsourcing. The last flight was a bit hair-raising. Of course, I'd have a system failure of some sort the first time I took up the Saber into hard MIC. Thankfully, there wasn't any real major damage. The hydraulic line had ruptured and just made a mess under the panels of the aircraft. The repair didn't take too long. I was only out for the better part of a week. Okay, apparently that's not too long. Apparently that's a quite quick repair being out for a week. My uncle had flown down from Anapa and was allowed onto the base. He helped with the repairs. The smile on his face when he saw the Saber again was something to behold. It was just like old times, working late into the night, getting down dirty with a panelless saber. After the repairs had been finished and the hydraulics lines and tested inject, it was back to the flight line. The missions I was receiving were not what I expected. For the last 2 months I've been doing nothing but VIP escorts and their similar bogus reposition flights. But I finally figured out why. It was all just a media stunt. Ever since that news story broke about my first combat mission, and the sink of the transport ship, I've been nothing more than a propaganda puppet. The mission where I escorted the general to Mycope. Yup, that was just another flight for the newspapers. The media was eating up every bit of this too. Every time I landed at their destination, I'm treated like some rock star had come to town. First it was wonderful, but now I just wanted to get back to what I came here to do, and that was to help beat Alberstan back to their border, and further punish them for what they've done. It seems, though, that I've become far more valuable as a symbol of Moldavia than as a pilot fighting for my country. It's yet again another Tuesday morning here at the HQ briefing room, and just as every previous morning, I watched the room empty as the other pilots received their mission details and leave with their squad mates. Just as the squad mates left the room, and our manila followers slid across the table and came to rest in front of my seat. As I turned to cover over, I wondered if these new sunglasses I got would do any better to protect my eyes against the assault of paparazzi camera flashes I'll be facing later today. I glanced over the paperwork, not really reading a bit of it. I figured I'd just look at the route once I got to the plane. My eyes came to focus on the remarks section at the bottom of the page, telling me the names and ranks of this escortees for today. What route am I escorting today? I thought to myself. Remarks. Ordnance 2 times AN Mark 64 500 pound. What? I looked up in disbelief. It must be a typo, I shouted. This isn't funny, you know. Base commander walked over to me and said, "Yeah, don't get yourself all excited. It's probably big nothing. We'll have no one else to be able to check it out." He then gave me a quick briefing of the situation. It's a group of civilians out in some of the surrounding towns running around with a comm radio. Over the last month or so, they've been giving out sporadic reports of small enemy units that say they have been moving behind our lines, but every time we've investigated their claims, we've always come up with nothing. Last 2 days have been at it again, saying there's something being constructed in a town called Kayanshka, just north of us. Again, we think it's nothing, but we told them we'd send somebody up to check it out. Civilian Channel 11. Well then, maybe the military brass wasn't completely incorrect when they saw how far of a symbol I am. I praise that this group of civilians is just one of the many that I've fought the result of my influence in news stories. These civilians have seen what I've done and feel like they can do the same, and want to make a difference. Maybe I've been the arrogant one here. So Channel 11 is what we're going to have to switch to. Heading towards Canyon. Search for anything suspicious. And then Rural Airport. No notes. Sochi. Channel 3. So 215. Channel 11. Alright then. So I'll break things off here and I'll see you in the mission. Right. So welcome back to the mission. Let's just check that. I'll probably to start up first, so... Nope, wrong one. Here we go. I'll start sequence. Unless, of course, one of my controls have been messed
Chief, turn on
up.
the ground power.
Oh, rudder works.
Copy.
Alright, so that's good. Rudder works.
Ground power is now on.
That doesn't work. Let's take a look at the... That works. Normal bomb. Let's not mess with the manual pip control knob too much. Gun heater. Turn it on. Fuse delay. Yeah, rocket arming fuse, okay. Demolition bomb. Let's set the auto release. Sure, actually no.
Chief, turn off the ground power.
Copy.
Hold on, what's this Altane?
Ground power is now off.
I want to see what this Altane is. Rocket delay. Bomb target wind correction. Normal power. Rocket release. We'll figure it out in flight, I'm sure. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? Doesn't need anti-icing. Guns are all good. Auto trim. Yeah, I think we're all set to go. Let's just check. That works. That works. That works. Everything is working. A full tank. We shouldn't have any underwing tanks yet. We just got a couple, just a couple of bombs on board. Nothing major. Let's also retract the air brakes. Make it just a little bit easier to take off. Are we set to channel 3 on here? Channel 3. Here we go, there's an F-16 over there. We can never go right, we always have to go left. Because there's always something blocking the way. At least we have a hangar. That's good. We don't have to, get the GPU of the plane wet. Oh, let's not overturn here. Alright, slow her down before we come to a turn. Turn, and then we're approaching the active runway. Alright, slow her down. Check to make sure nothing's coming down the runway. That would be a bit awkward. Let's take the active. Rotate just a little bit more right. Where we're pointing down the runway instead of off to an angle. Right. final check. That's all good. Go full brakes. Get up to full power. And release. Now we're rolling. And 125. Rotate. Bring the gear up. Let's go get our altitude. And then we'll swing around to the north. We are, yep, there's the altitude. Heading south there now. Except this doesn't want to spin. So I will break things off here. And I'll bring you back when we when we encounter whatever it is we're going to encounter. So I will, as soon as this net lines up, I'll see you then.
We just got an update pertaining to your mission. The civilian informants in the town of Krasnaya have confirmed that there is a makeshift enemy FARP on the western edge of the town. Our informants are hiding out in a nearby house and will contact you via their radio when you get close. Switch to their comm frequency now on channel 11.
Roger that. We just got ordered to switch channels on the radio. 9, 10, 11. There we go. We're now set up. Got our gun set on. We're ready to rock and roll with guns. Just need to... I think we also got bombs ready to go. But I'm not going to touch the bombs lest I accidentally cause them to drop. So, that's just a quick update. They have gone and called us with that. So I will once again break things off here. And I'll bring you back when we encounter the enemy. Or more radio messages, whichever comes first. So I'll see you then. Right, there we are. We're just entering the area of operations now, and would you look at that. Red things. Oh, there is a FARP there. Fuel truck. There's an MI8. Ooh, there's a cluster of MI8s over there. Right bomb should be armed and ready to go, so... Oh, that was a little bit short. Also, we're... Oh, that's our aileron gone. So that one, how's the elevators doing? We don't have elevators anymore. Flaps down, use them as impromptu elevators. Rudder. Avoid the hill, please. Yeah, so that didn't go well. I'll probably add in a little thing showing that. However, we did, we did blow up that. Basically. We killed a lot of the things. The MI8. The MI8 is getting away. Right, so I'll break things off here, and I'll see you next time.